It's time to play everybody's favorite game show before the podcast starts. This week, we're doing something a little different. This is a slang term from the 1920s.
I'm dead.
This is when I was growing up. My childhood.
This is from Mike. Mike, the phrase is on a toot.
Yeah.
On a toot.
On a toot.
I'm gonna go just. I always go like what it would sound like. So I'm gonna go on riding a train.
Riding a train. Okay. All right, Kendall.
I feel like on a bender.
On a bender.
Someone's on a, well, they're on a toot.
Okay. Lana.
On a roll.
On a roll. Okay. All right.
Who wins?
Kendall nailed it. It was, Kendall nailed it. It was on a toot is to go on a drinking spree.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, how'd you know that one?
Well,
Kendall's
here's my White Claw.
She's been on a toot for a long time.
Welcome everybody to Bad Potato Salad, the show where Michael Travers and I accost random strangers on the internet. That's right, Mike and I are professional comedians. We travel around the country telling jokes to strangers for money. When we're not doing that, we take time out of our schedules to sit in our basement and read Reddit stories and judge internet people. If you're new to the show, please listen to the show, then rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. If you're not new, if this is not your first time, welcome back. If you haven't, please rate, review, and subscribe. Podcast is blowing up, and I'm not just saying that. Like, it's really growing every single week, and it's so cool to see that. Who is my co-host?
Literally to see it, because it's on video now.
It is Spotify video.
And I realized I haven't worn this hoodie in so long. It had a mask in the pocket.
That is
nice.
so funny.
You guys remember the pandemic?
Who reads us those Reddit stories? Well, I guess I should tell you, we read 2 Reddit stories, and then we choose which one we think will be the funniest to blind react to. And then we blind react to that story. Who reads us those stories? That would be our beautiful wives who hold the podcast together, Kendall and Alana.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Even more beautiful with video.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We've got some fans.
Also, just so you know, very special week this week. We, again, like I said, we did have a lot more viewers and a lot more subscribers and things like that than usual, which is really cool. I thought it'd be a little slow for the holiday. It was the 4th of July, just coming off that, but it wasn't. And we had a bunch of user submissions. So if you were listening to this and you want to know if there's a time where you might have been the asshole, you can go to our Instagram page. There is a link in our bio. You can click it and send us your story. Or you can comment right down below here on Spotify, and we'll send you an email address to send the story to.
Let's do it. Speaking of fan submissions,
Oh.
I have a fan submission for our first story.
We need a fan submission.
Yeah.
Oh, we do, because we have an NSF.
Can you just do that every time?
Do that. All right. So, this is a fan submission.
So we don't get to choose. We just read it.
We're not choosing.
Right.
We're just going to read these because they're good.
Cool.
Am I the asshole for bailing my brother out of jail?
Why would you be an asshole for that?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Derek, good question. We're about to find out.
What's a little murder? Also, we do have to tell you though, because we're getting more fan submissions, we used to like tiptoe around fan submissions because we're like, we don't want to make anybody upset by calling them an
Sorry.
asshole. If you submit a story, you have to be fully okay with being called an asshole.
Yeah.
We are professionals.
It is our job.
It is our job. This is it.
Okay. She's female, 22. Her brother is 25. They live in an area surrounded by areas that are not drug friendly. I don't know that I know what that means.
Drug friendly is like if you're walking around, people are like, hey, you want to hit this?
It's friendly.
Hey, you want a gummy? Yeah, super friendly.
Actually, you know what's so funny is we were in Vegas one time. I had a guy walk up to us in the casino. He's like, "You want some weed?" And I was like, "I look like the kind of person who tells on people for having weed."
100%.
Like, know your demo.
He was like, "You're an narc."
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Okay, so I'm working one weekend when my brother and his friends are at a festival that is about 3 to 4 hours away. The festival takes place during the summer, and I really get sick in the heat easily, and this particular venue has almost no shade. So I decided to skip it and told everyone to have a good time. I was a server at the time, and I had to work that weekend, and it was a Sunday. I get a call from my brother's girlfriend saying that my brother was busted with drugs trying to get into the festival, and he's being taken to jail.
Wait, He was busted going into the festival with drugs? I thought they would maybe
thought
turn
that's
you away if you didn't have
whole
drugs
point.
at a festival. I thought that was the idea of the festival.
Or get high, listen
Yeah.
to music.
That's the whole point,
Yeah.
right?
Guess
Okay,
not.
and they need me to come bail him out of jail, and I can't tell my parents. So I'm confused because both of my parents are potheads.
Yeah.
Sounds like you could tell your parents that.
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't she tell her parents?
I don't know. They said they called me because they didn't know who else could get that kind of bail money. And I've never bailed anybody out. I had no idea what to do, but I knew I needed to get to the bank. So I talked to my brother's girlfriend. I found out what county he's in and the exact charge, and I need roughly $5,000 in bail money for him.
Now the question becomes: is your brother worth $5,000?
Good question.
You know?
Wait, so I forget how
Bail
it's
is
like a
10%.
pawn shop,
It's like-
right?
No, bail is like they set your bail and then you have to pay 10% of that. So his was like if for $5,000 it'd be like a $50,000 bail.
and you don't get that back.
No, that's just
Oh, you don't get bail
No.
And
money
then
back?
if he
No.
doesn't show up,
To
you
court,
lose you're on the hook for the whole
Well,
thing.
okay, so I thought if you put up bail money and then they go, you get your bail money back.
I don't think so.
Somebody tell us, because I don't know the
I don't
answer to
know.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she left work early, which was a huge argument with her boss. I changed out of my uniform into business casual because I've learned that the cops in my area respect people more if they look a certain way.
That's
don't-
called being a cop.
Yeah.
I drive out there, it's 8 p.m., and I find out that he hasn't even been processed or booked yet. The festival lets out, and I go wait at my friend's condo until about 9, waiting for his call from the jail. Sure enough, I get the call, and the jailhouse is another hour away.
Oh,
I make the drive. Jailhouse is funny sign. I make the drive. I go talk to the bail bondsman. I fill out all this paperwork, and he said that I was the first person that was able to fill out the work completely accurately.
I like that they included that in the story.
She said it was a lovely compliment. She was really proud.
Side note, I'm really good at paperwork.
yeah.
I'm
You should
very
see me on
thorough.
Scantron.
Yeah.
Standardized tests are my thing.
You called the right person to bail you out. You might want to check that paperwork.
Might actually frame that. Put
Yeah.
it up there.
All the lines are very clean. Okay, so now it's roughly 1 a.m. And then the bondsman said, like, they didn't book him yet, so you have to ask them. So I walk over, I tell the jailer with tears in my eyes, y'all have my brother back there,
Y'all.
and can you please get him processed? I'd like to go home. And the older man replied with a, yes, ma'am, right away. So now it's 2 a.m. I'm waiting for him to be processed. In order to know the exact amount I have to give the bondsman.
So that's how you get someone out of jail. You just have to ask.
You just ask. I think you blink,
yeah.
float a little bit, and then do that.
Or just be president. You can pardon them.
That's true.
That's true too. I've never bailed anybody out of jail.
Me
No, I
either.
haven't
Uh-uh.
either.
Dang, we're a lame group.
Yeah.
So okay, so
No,
now
we're
it's-
not lame. Our friends are lame.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah.
Hey, friends.
Yeah.
So now it's 2 a.m. and I'm waiting for him to be processed and to figure out that amount. Okay. So he doesn't get out until 4 or 5 a.m. And he thanks me and he asked me to stop somewhere so he could shit because he couldn't do it in front of people.
Ew.
Wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that either.
So, okay. All right.
Gross.
Didn't know that was your main concern.
No, yeah, right.
I'll be honest though, that would be difficult.
It would
Yeah.
be very
I
hard.
would probably go a week. I could probably last a week not going with a room full of
What-
fellow jailers.
Yeah. Man. Wow.
I mean, look, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Apparently not.
So where am the asshole comes in because his girlfriend and none of his friends that he went to the festival with left to try to get him out.
Oh, they didn't even leave the festival?
They
I mean, what
went
are they going to
in.
do? He's going to jail and it's going to be a while before he gets
Wait,
processed.
the girlfriend's got to leave.
No.
Oh, 100%.
You can't-
There's no chance I'm getting arrested and my girlfriend's going in and watching the show. Because I'm bringing those drugs for everyone.
Listen,
Oh, that's probably fair because they
Yeah.
weren't just for him.
Right.
They had to be for
It was
everyone.
drug friendly.
Yeah.
unless it's Taylor Swift, I'll
Yeah.
come bail you out of jail.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
They would
yeah.
not even leave Taylor. They
Nope.
wouldn't even leave a Taylor Swift
No.
sing-along party for us.
But, you know, if it's a random festival,
Wait, so you wouldn't if you were going in to Taylor
There's no
Swift,
chance.
and the person you were going in with got busted for drugs.
There's no chance.
Oh,
You would
no.
go in anyway?
No.
Yes, I would
Your
go in
fault.
anyway.
If it was you.
What if they were
I'd be
bringing
like,
him
bye.
in for you and
No, I don't need drugs. I need Taylor Swift.
All right.
I don't need drugs. I need
Yeah,
Taylor
I want to be
Swift.
fully present for Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You're spending so much money. You'd be out
Quote
of
that.
It's
Print
an
it.
experience.
Okay, so here's where she thinks she's the asshole because they didn't go out to get him.
They didn't even leave the festival.
They went in. I mean, he got arrested going
Right.
in.
And they were with him when he got arrested. And, they were
And
just like,
the
later.
girlfriend's dad is a cop and much more familiar with the process.
He could have easily talked him out of the jail
Yeah.
for sure.
I know. So was I the asshole for being mad that I'm the one that had
No.
to leave work and do all these things to bail him out? He's my brother's my best friend. I would do it again, but my family is split on this. They think his girlfriend should have left, or at least his friends, and I should have been the last person
Well,
called.
can I play devil's advocate
Go
here a
for
little
it.
bit? I think the girlfriend did not want to call her dad because he's a cop. So
Right.
her doing drugs or being associated with drugs is
Right.
not a good look in general. And I think that her dad probably doesn't even know she does drugs or
Right.
dabbles in it. So she's like, I'm not calling my dad. She's like, you're on your own, babe.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
poop.
a good point. Or she doesn't want the dad to start hating the boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of that. But I still think the girl, they should have called somebody in the family, obviously. You should be alerted. But they got to go too. That's solidarity.
Well,
Friends?
It's a
I
Sunday.
don't know.
It's a Sunday festival.
Here's the deal: if we all go somewhere together,
Yeah.
and we're going into a not Taylor Swift festival,
right.
and Mike hypothetically gets caught with drugs,
Yeah.
you guys are going to be like, meh, that's Mike's fault. He brought drugs.
Well, unless he drove.
Well, yeah. Wait. Yeah. If they're not doing any of the drugs, absolutely.
Sure, fair.
They shouldn't
Okay.
be. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They shouldn't
Fair.
be penalized.
Oh, Alonzo-
whoever was also planning on doing the drugs,
Right.
but the girlfriend's got to go anyway. I
The
feel like
girlfriend,
you
I think,
are.
has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What
feel
do you
like.
think? What's your question?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Okay, so I might jog your memory here because this something similar, different but similar happened to us recently.
Oh.
We were at the U.S. Open.
Okay.
Do you remember this?
Yes.
And I was talking to hold on. Do you
I
remember this?
got it.
Yeah. And we were at the U.S. Open. We met up with like three of my friends or two of my friends from Somerset and two of their friends to watch the golf.
Yeah.
And we get back to like we separated from them because it's a big tournament or whatever.
Okay.
We met back up with them a couple hours later, and they were missing a friend. And I was like, "What happened?" And they're like, "He got real drunk and the sun
No water.
and passed out. He was their ride." And his friends were like, "Yeah, we're not. This is the U.S. We're not leaving. Can you
No.
just take the shuttle back to the spot? Have your wife pick
Yeah.
you up. Give me the keys. We'll drive our car home." So they didn't. I mean, it's a little bit different, but like
Yeah, I agree
their
with
friend,
that.
their
Yeah.
friend sat in first aid for an hour
With
and
IVs in.
Yeah, with IVs in because he was dehydrated.
It's tricky. I'm a team player. I stay with the squad whatever happens.
So
I
wait,
go
the
with that.
squad or the friend? Like if you were at the U.S. Open and the friend gets drunk, are
Well,
you
if
He had to leave. He had to go home.
If
So he had to
he-
ride the shuttle back to
like?
a
Are you going to be
location.
like,
He
all right,
cannot
I should
be-
go with him?
I'll be honest, if it's a guy, I'd send him home by himself.
Yeah.
That's
If
fair.
it's a girl, I would leave.
Yeah.
But also, he
I
did
would
it
go
to
with
himself.
her.
He drank.
Yeah,
Right.
He was in the sun, no water. Brady said
But if-
no water and just all alcohol.
Right.
Like,
But if
can't-
that was a
he
girl
had
that
heat
did that,
stroke.
I wouldn't let
I
her just
agree.
roll
No,
by
for
herself.
sure. Yeah, because
hammered.
she's yeah, that's fair. I do think that she's. So the question is she the asshole for bailing him out of jail because no one else would?
She's saying, is she the asshole for being mad?
Oh, okay.
That she's the one that had to do it and expecting his girlfriend or his friends to do it.
No, not the asshole. I think, it's your brother, it's your family. They're
Right.
obviously close enough that he called her, from the jail and
Yeah.
let him know.
Right.
I do think that the girlfriend has to call somebody, especially if her dad's a cop. Like, be like,
Right.
hey, he got busted with a little bit of weed or whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, you should still call and,
Yeah.
like, alert.
Unless he's carrying like pounds of heroin
Or-
on
yeah,
him.
heroin.
You're like,
It's a different
hey,
story.
dad, hey,
Yeah.
dad, my boyfriend got arrested for weed. Sorry. Can you help us
Sorry.
out?
Which is not even an arrestable offense in like 90% of states.
Right.
So it might not have been that.
And I'm picturing like a Coachella, like
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's California.
I don't know
or
what part of town they're in or what town. I don't
Well,
know. I don't know.
she said
the
y'all.
country.
She did say y'all.
Yeah,
So-
but everyone says y'all now.
I don't know.
Not us.
Still not the asshole for bailing him out, and his
No,
girlfriend's
but I don't
definitely
think
the
she was asking if she was the asshole for being mad
Being
about
mad.
it.
Yeah, no, not the asshole for being mad either, because I think she wasn't even at the. She was
Yeah,
even
right.
At the
You
festival.
didn't go because you had to work, and then you ended up having to miss work anyway.
and spending $5,000.
Right.
It's an expensive festival not to see.
Yeah.
Right. We need details.
Yeah.
I want to know how much. I
Yeah.
want to know where it was.
Where were you?
I want to know who was on stage.
Sure. Well, nobody, because they were
And
they
what
were
kind-
walking in.
Oh, well, I mean, like, who was
Who
on the
was on the-
festival?
yeah.
And I want to know what kind of drugs he had.
That's
And
that's
can
also
he get
fair.
more?
Yeah. And just know we don't screen before our shows, so
The address to the podcast.
we like brownies. Not the asshole.
asshole.
Not the asshole.
No.
And if you want to determine if you're the asshole, you can submit stories anywhere. It's like Spotify or the link in our Instagram bio. Submit your story. We'd love to read it because it just makes the podcast more fun reading real stories that aren't all over Reddit.
It
Love
does.
Love it.
Are we ready for another options?
Yes.
Or for our first option?
We actually had like a bunch of submissions, so we're gonna do one a week. Just so
Yeah.
like we're gonna do like one a week for the next couple weeks. But we will get to yours, I promise, if
Yeah.
you submit it.
Let's go. Okay. Today I effed up by accidentally knocking my girlfriend out during sex.
At least it was accidental.
Yeah.
So it's not an Am I the Asshole, but it's an interesting story that I feel like we could judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sex swings are dangerous.
Yeah.
They come with a warning.
That's why I wear a helmet. Full contact.
Like participates in full contact sex.
Full
The
contact
NFLPA hates you.
We had to get a new headboard. It was
Yeah, Mike's got CTE from sex. Wait till that Netflix documentary comes out.
Train wreck.
What was the term we used at the beginning?
On a toot.
Toot,
On
yeah,
a toot.
toot,
Yeah.
on
Mike
a
got
toot.
tooted.
Yeah.
Mike was
tooted.
on a toot. He banged his head. Or
That's hilarious.
am I the asshole for embarrassing my husband when he said that I baby trapped him?
I gotta be honest. You can't give us that first one and let us
I
have that
know.
much fun with the title and
All
then
right.
not do it. Is this not safe for work or is this okay?
No, I mean, no, it doesn't say.
Okay. All right.
That's your rule. Your rule is if it says
has
it.
to say it. Has to
Doesn't
say
say
it. Yeah,
it.
the band's not cheap to bring him in and play the music.
No.
We pay royalties on
Yeah,
that.
I do every month actually.
You've been
All
baby
of our-
trapped.
all of
I do
our
like
songs.
the term baby trapped.
Baby,
Baby
trap
trap,
is a good
yeah.
is a good word.
Baby trapped.
I'm more a fan of booby traps, but
Baby trapped.
That's what it made me think of.
yeah, boobies are better than babies.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Why Saki had a joke about booby traps?
He said that sounds fun.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
All right.
Booby trap.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Today I fucked up by accidentally knocking my girlfriend out during sex.
I love it.
I'm 28, living with my girlfriend, let's call her Emma, for 2 years. She's great, handles my clumsiness well. I trip over rugs, lose my keys, that sort of thing. And my family is the same way. My dad fell off the roof fixing shingles. Mom broke a lamp trying to swat a fly. This person is very detailed.
It sounds like me.
No, I love that he was like trying to be like, you have to understand, it runs in my family. My dad fell off the roof. My mom broke a lamp. I knocked my girlfriend out during sex. Like, it's all in the same vein.
Yeah.
I grew
all
up
in the
in a
DNA.
small town. I was always a kid dropping his lunch tray in the cafeteria.
Oh.
So Emma finds my awkward stories amusing, says they're part of my charm. Yesterday we had a nice day. We ate at a diner, we walked by the river, had takeout on the couch. The nighttime came and we felt close.
Close.
Ooh,
Yeah. Set the mood.
Here we go.
light a candle.
Here we go.
That's a weird way to say it though. Like,
Yeah. We felt close.
We felt close.
It's like Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
Would you like to be close?
Weird.
It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, be close.
Our
Take my
bedroom-
bloomer off.
Our bedroom's small with a noisy ceiling fan and just a bit of street light coming through. It was very dark.
Is this?
She's setting up
is this
for the
Mark
porn.
Twain?
50 Shades of Clumsy Gray.
50 Shades of Black and Out.
It
50
was
Shades
very
of Black and Blue.
There it is. There it is.
We got there.
There we go.
It was very dark and hard to see anything. We were having sex, caught up in the moment, and I tried to lean closer but misjudged her position. My arm swung out to balance and my elbow hit Emma's temple. Hard. She went still. I panicked, heart racing, reaching for the lamp, knocked it over first, then turned it on.
heck.
She was unconscious.
Hold on. He went reaching for the lamp, knocked that
Knocked the
over.
lamp over.
He went from having sex to like a Three Stooges scene. Holy heck.
So she was unconscious, eyes closed, not moving. I shook her, called her name, my voice was unsteady. 10 seconds later, she blinked, dazed. Ow, she said, touching her head.
What happened?
I
Who are you?
Oh, it's like the Notebook or what? Yeah, no, A Walk to Remember.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I apologized over and over, feeling awful. I couldn't see you. It was too dark. She gave a small laugh and said I knocked her out. Her temple was tender, but she was okay.
Let's finish.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah.
I got her in a water and ice pack and kept apologizing, and she teased me, told me to stop flailing. We're getting a nightlight now.
Oh, good. Well, he had a lamp.
What a strange story. Also, he, speaks very odd.
Yeah.
It's very
detail oriented.
Very calculated.
Very
Yeah.
detailed.
Well, probably because he's going to have to retell it in court.
Your Honor, she's not going to remember much of this. So I got it
Yeah.
all written down right here.
Let me tell you what happened.
Let me start by saying my dad
Yeah.
fell off a roof.
Once upon a time, in a dark room.
We got close, as you do.
Yeah, as one
We felt
does.
close.
We felt close. I am a very clumsy person.
Same.
Yeah.
I literally walked into our office yesterday and Mike was editing things on the computer and I went to fill up my water and I kicked a thing, like a shelf that's been there. Mike was like, sorry, I just put that there. It's been there for 7 years.
You are one of the clumsiest people I've
I
ever
really am.
ever met.
I don't know that anything embarrassing like that has ever happened to us while we were intimate like that. Yeah,
Sorry, while you were feeling
Feeling
close.
close, yeah.
Well, we felt close.
Yeah.
Well, we
I
felt
can't think of. I mean, we're pretty safe. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're not, but
I don't know, I can't think of any injuries. Though.
no, we'll ponder that. That'll be
I mean,
next.
we've had cramps.
Yeah,
Cramps.
yeah, you do. There's a certain age where that starts
Leg
to
cramp.
pop up. Yeah, you get a leg cramp. That'll ruin the mood. That'll
Derek
ruin.
needs a banana.
Yeah. So does Alana. Not to eat.
Take care of these cramps first.
I mean,
Yeah.
so that wasn't like an "Am I the asshole?" But I thought it was.
It's
a
very funny.
Today I fucked up.
It is funny. I mean, how do you recover from that? Also, the next time you go to have sex, you gotta building a pillow fort around the bed.
The most awkward thing would be for the guy. You'd be like, how do you bring up is it all right if we continue?
Yeah, this is gonna suck if I don't get this out. This is gonna,
right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of past the point here.
I know you're in pain, but
Yeah.
so am I.
This is not all about you, babe.
I mean, really, you're you slept for 10 seconds. You should be well rested, if nothing else.
Rested.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yikes.
That is.
How about this? He's kind of an asshole. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of clumsy. Anyway, I mean,
Yeah.
is that the man you want to make children with? I think you need to ask yourself this as the girlfriend.
Right.
It's a
Is
good
this
question.
the man you want to have children with? Because not only are they not going to be athletes, they may also be very potentially dangerous people.
Also, it definitely kills the mood. Like when you're 1 minute you're fooling around, the next minute she's in concussion protocol. She's in the blue tent.
I was going to say, would have been even better if they had a blue tent come up over top of her
She's
there.
got to go in there naked, get checked out. And looks like she's coming out of the tent. She's back in the bed.
Putting her helmet back on.
Yeah.
She's ready to go.
They're going to be able to finish this one after all.
Oh man, that would you don't think about it, but that would suck because
Yeah.
you have to finish in some way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Or you're just going to be real.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
It ultimately comes back to the guy's needs. I mean, eventually it's got to roll back to that.
Yeah,
how about wait till she goes to sleep again or passes out?
yeah. Just go to the bathroom and finish like a respectable human.
And again, we're just assuming this was consensual. That hit to the head happened during.
Problem is, she can't fall asleep for quite a while because you can't go to sleep with a concussion.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
What else are you going
Will
to do?
you die?
Yeah,
Can you die?
yeah.
Well,
It's not. It's
you
not good.
can,
Right.
I don't know. Okay, I'm not a doctor.
Right.
I don't know that
You're not?
death is the imminent thing, but if you fall asleep when you have a concussion,
It's-
it can be
it's
detrimental
more likely to-
your brain
Yeah.
function.
You're not supposed to fall asleep. Like you get real sleepy after a concussion and things like that. You're not supposed to fall asleep. Yeah, which now he's just got to stand up and talk to her with this like raging boner.
Yeah, this could not have worked out any worse.
If there's ever a reason for him to be less clumsy,
That's true.
now he
Yeah,
is.
honestly,
Yeah.
I think he needs to sign up for gymnastics.
She was teaching him a lesson.
Should.
She was teaching him something.
All right, are we ready for another story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for getting a new nurse fired for accusing me of having an affair with my father?
Ooh.
Ew.
Wow.
Is this the same guy fall off the roof?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right.
Or am I the asshole for loading kids up on sugar at my 6-year-old son's birthday party when the other parents just dropped them all off?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the idea anyway at the party.
Yeah, I think you get a like sugar high and then they crash on the way home.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can understand that first one. That sounded complicated, but we might be able to tackle that.
I think it's definitely the more interesting headline
Yeah.
because I mean like kids getting topped up on sugar is like
Yeah,
that
all
is
the
a
time.
thing.
yeah, I
Yeah, I-
assume that's what's happening at a kid's birthday
For
party.
sure.
Yeah, and the parents
Oh,
are
they
just
didn't
mad.
they didn't take the Scrabble very well, so we just gave them a bunch of candy.
But I have an interesting question. Like, at what age, unless it's like explicitly said in like the invite,
Yeah.
when are you like, oh, it's a kid's birthday party,
The parents don't
parent
stay.
doesn't have to go?
Yeah.
I feel like 6 is a little young,
Yeah,
unless
it's a lot. It's a big burden on the families to like watch 26-year-olds.
Of course.
Depends on where it's
Yeah.
at. Yeah, I mean, if it's a birthday party at someone's house, obviously you're dropping them off, right?
I don't know though.
I would
20
drop
kids,
off.
you'd still want some other guidance there. I think.
Yeah, but
to,
you got to assume they have that set up. They don't want 20 sets of parents there on top of.
I think if
20
I had
kids.
26-year-olds in my house, I would definitely want all the parents there. To be like, you watch your kid. I'm gonna be drinking in the
No, 'cause
backyard.
if you invite them to that, you don't want them every parent to go. No,
if it's like at a skating rink or if it's like
yeah,
a
skating
at
rink,
like
you
a
might
jump
wanna
park,
stay.
like
yeah,
a
there's
you
like
know,
dodgeball,
Yeah.
or,
Okay.
activities where your kid could get hurt. You should hang around.
monitor it or a
But
little
if
bit.
it's at someone's house, I don't think you should
Okay,
feel
good question.
because that or you should ask because that puts a strain on the house. Look at me being a parent expert on
look
that.
at you.
Like, it's like you raised 2 children.
It's like you
yeah.
have kids.
No, I just looked for an excuse to drop them off.
You got this, right?
Yeah.
You got that. You got
Good,
that.
right?
You
They
good?
weren't really invited, but they look around the same age.
Also, they're 18 now, so it's fine.
I saw the balloons. I figured I'd just leave them here.
My son will buy your kids beer. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Didn't realize it was just an open house. Is it already? They have a. Thought it was a birthday party here.
Oh, that'd
There's
be
balloons. There was balloons. A common mistake.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah,
if
fill out
somebody
the
just
credit
took their
report.
Kids
Yeah,
to an
sorry.
open house.
So funny. Yeah. Yeah. Find out who their realtor is.
All right. Well, either way, we're not doing that story.
No. It was a fun discussion, though. No. I think we tackled it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for getting a new nurse fired for accusing me of having an affair with my father? I'm a hospital social worker at a small hospital, and my dad is one of the ER.
My dad is one of the hottest doctors there. I mean, Dad works there too.
Objectively speaking.
Devilishly handsome.
Man, I wish she started it like that. He's one of the day shift charge nurses.
Oh.
A few weeks ago, I was in the ER trying to figure out placement for an elderly patient. When I was leaving, I had a chat with my dad in the hallway. Before I left, he gave me a hug, told me not to be late for dinner. I joked about how I'm going to go order the most expensive steak on the menu because it's his turn to pay. I am 27 female.
A timeout. I feel like I got this one figured
Oh,
out.
yeah, 100%,
She
yeah.
does, the nurse doesn't know that's her
Right.
dad.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Cool. Cool.
But it gets a little scandalous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not scandalous. Okay.
She does sleep with her.
She's also married to him.
Yeah. She's also banging him.
So she's 27, her dad is 51. So there was a new nurse in the nurses station, and pretty much everyone there knows he's my dad, and I had not spoken with this new nurse, so she didn't know. And apparently she thought that my dad and I were having an affair based off of what she heard
Hilarious. Like, wait till my mom finds out.
Yeah, right.
and saw. She knew my dad is married to my mom because she brings him lunch sometimes.
And she calls him daddy a lot. So that's a problem.
And hot.
Did you say and God?
And hot.
Oh,
Daddy.
So wait, she knew.
No.
no. New
No,
nurse.
she knew that her dad was married to her mom.
Correct.
She knew her dad was married to a lady.
She knew the dad was married
She didn't know that
to
was her
somebody.
mom. She also didn't know it was her
Gotcha.
mom.
Okay.
Right. So she said she immediately started gossiping to some of the other staff that my dad's having an affair with the hospital social worker, which is me. An older nurse that I've known for a long time came to tell me.
She said, "Oh God, I hope not. Not again."
Yeah, I got bad news.
And I don't think she liked the new nurse, but I guess nobody decided to tell her that he was my dad.
That's hilarious. How's that not the first thing that you say?
Yeah, duh, it's her dad. I hate gossipers, and I don't know what it is about nurses, but I swear to God, some of them really love to spread rumors. I decided not to take it up with her directly, and I went straight to HR. We were both asked.
Who is my mom?
We own the hospital.
My mom owns the hospital.
Yeah.
She said that we were both asked to come to HR after his shift was over, or our shift was over, along with my dad. And the HR lady obviously knows he's my dad. And when the new nurse came in, she was asked to explain. And she said she thinks it's terrible that we would so blatantly have an affair in the hospital. And she was shocked because she thought that my dad seemed like such a nice guy.
It's like, yeah, we showered together, but that was a long time ago. That was so many years ago.
So my dad proceeded to speak up and explain that I'm his child, and the new nurse was mortified and apologized profusely. The HR lady asked my dad to leave, and they had a meeting with the unit manager, and it was decided that the new nurse would be fired immediately because she was still in her 90-day probationary period.
Shit.
My mom thinks that I'm the jerk and I should have just brought it up to the nurse instead of taking it to HR when I knew she'd probably get fired. I think my mom is just sympathetic because she stalked the woman's Facebook page and she's a single mom or whatever.
Yeah, we have a birthday party you can drop your kids off at.
Yeah, come on.
She said, I think I was right to get her fired because the hospital doesn't need a bunch of nurses sitting on their asses gossiping instead of doing their jobs. My dad is embarrassed and he feels awkward about the whole thing. It's not the first time that somebody thought that I was dating my dad.
Well, that's a problem within itself then.
She said, we aren't weird or anything, but it happens anyway.
No, it doesn't happen.
Yeah. You
Am
know
I
how many
the
times
asshole?
people thought me and my mom were dating? Zero.
Never.
Mike, you did that one. I did bring her to a
not.
lot of open mics when I was starting off comedy.
It was cute.
So, is she the asshole?
Okay, there's a lot to unpack.
There's
here.
a lot to unpack here.
First, what a great lesson in keeping your fucking mouth shut. You know what I mean? Like from the nurse, like stop saying. Well, even if you think they're having an affair, even if you don't know that they're family and you think they're having an affair, it's none of your business. Keep your fucking mouth shut.
Gossip at a hospital has to be so fun,
Bad,
though.
yeah.
Like you
There's
would not
gotta be
believe what I pulled
so
out of this
much.
guy's butt in room B.
I'll
Right?
be honest, I love gossip,
Mike
as I've
loves
said. Love
gossip.
gossip.
Yeah.
I'd almost get
You both do.
Yeah, I'd almost get a degree to become a nurse or a doctor just for that
Just for
gossip.
the gossip?
I
There's
thought you
gotta
were going
be
to say
so
like a
much at
gossip
hospital.
columnist, but no.
I love work gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't. Like that's for sure. I don't know if I've ever been the one that started work gossip, but I would definitely
Right.
participate in it if it was around me for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah,
not
yeah. What do you? Why,
participate.
yeah, you would too, Alana. You all the time.
I work for a large corporate company.
Now you do.
There's a lot of work gossip.
See?
Yeah,
that
for
goes
sure.
on.
And I hear about all of it.
Get into gossip that I don't even know the people.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I could hear the gossip and be like, no way. You're like,
Oh. Everybody has that one friend on Facebook that you don't give a shit about, but you keep them on their Facebook because their
100%.
statuses are great. And it's like, your life is your life really this bad? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Mike has a good one, but
Yeah, we have a couple. I recommended a couple follows to people that don't know these people as if I was recommending a TV show. I was
Or
like,
like a
you're going to
recipe.
want to follow this person.
You're going to want to see this train wreck.
Yeah, there's some good content coming up.
The other thing we have to unpack, first and foremost, is that's not the first time someone's
Yeah.
thought her and her dad were
Right.
having an affair.
Right.
Which I get that every family loves differently. But if you're like, you know what I mean,
That's a strange way to put that, Derek.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Going to
I
get some
didn't
gossip
mean
on the podcast.
I didn't
about
Very
it.
mean it.
Somerset of you.
No, but I'm saying like there's some people that like don't tell their dad that they love him. Like there's some dudes that be like, I never tell my dad I love him. You know, it's always like, all right, bye. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
like I always told my dad when I hung up the phone, like, all right, love you, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was just who we were. But there's some people that won't do that. So I get that every family has a different way to show affection. But apparently, this is weird. This is a problem.
Apparently making out.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit of a flag.
I mean, Tom Brady kissed his son on the mouth.
we were
Yeah.
just talking about that
Yeah,
yesterday.
we were.
I'm I'm trying to find it.
You
to
know,
see
pillow
what people
talk.
say.
We were trying to.
Yeah.
Get
Kiss
it.
me like Tom Brady kisses his son. I will say you
Yeah.
are the asshole
I
for
do
going
too.
to HR
Yeah.
that like over something like that. And also, every fucking nurse in that building is an asshole because that could have been stopped by all
Right.
that one nurse instead
could've
of
just said,
saying back to
right,
her, "Hey,
right.
they think you're having an affair," being like, "Hey, no, that's her dad."
dad.
Yeah, and like,
And
you're
yes,
not gonna
they
believe
are.
this. You're not gonna believe this. It's not the first time it's
Yeah.
come up, but like,
You might be right, but it is her dad.
what do you think?
Yeah, once you get HR involved, that's usually like,
It's
and
not
it goes
good.
into investigation or whatever. Like,
I'm surprised
it's
she.
most likely going to be.
Surprised she
bad.
got fired for that.
Well,
I
she
wouldn't-
was in a 90-day period, so
Yeah,
they're
but
like,
I'm-
so
So,
I think
like,
it's like
anything that arises
I
bad
guess, yeah.
attention, probably.
they're like, let's just get rid of the problem before we have to give it health care. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
Like, yeah, and the other thing too is like, yeah, it sucks you lost your job at the hospital you worked at. Nurses are so employable. Like you can get a job anywhere being a nurse. So like she's gonna be unemployed for like 4 seconds, assuming it's America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and she's gonna make great money doing what she's doing. But like, yeah, I mean, like, just keep your mouth shut if you don't know the people. But also, like, this OP, the original poster, needs to check herself and the way her and her father interact.
I just couldn't imagine driving home from work being like, I can't believe I got fired for saying that I thought somebody was having an affair. Like, I would be
Yeah.
like,
That's weird.
yeah, it'd be wild. Like, I didn't think you could get fired for that. Like,
What do you-
yeah, my bad.
What do you think's happening between them where multiple people have mistaken them for
like touchy
dating?
feely,
Right.
like lots
think?
of hugging.
Eye contact.
The general consensus in the comments is that none of the nurses liked the new nurse anyway, so
Yeah.
they were just like letting her get hung out to
That could be
dry.
that. That's very. Here's the thing. Mike and I don't believe that women are catty, so we
Right.
we were just giving them the benefit.
When I watched this documentary about nurses called Naughty Nurses 4, there was a lot of that going on. A lot
Was
of
there?
it. Yeah.
A lot of lip service, if you know what I mean.
A lot of. Yeah,
But-
a lot of like.
I saw
sleeping-
the third one. I didn't see the fourth one.
Oh, you got to see the fourth one. It really explains a lot of what happened in 3. Naughty Nurses 4.
All jokes aside, think about how many hospital shows there are with
Yeah.
like life.
All drama.
For sure.
Yeah.
All drama. And
I've
I'm
never watched any of them, but I
can't
know
either.
like Grey's Anatomy.
That's
and, like,
a
all of
bold
those.
statement. You've never watched any hospital drama
Scrubs, but that's a comedy.
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah, I
watch
don't.
Scrubs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Still
I've
a
never
hospital
watched,
drama.
Like
she
Grey's
doesn't like it when the patients make it to the hospital. She likes murder. She
Yeah.
likes murder
Okay,
dogs. She
okay.
She doesn't want the bodies to be found for
Yeah,
quite a
no one's
while.
gonna save
I like
them.
murder gossip.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mike said, I don't want them to save them.
I watched Grey's Anatomy when I was courting Kendall.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
as soon as I was on firm ground, I was like, no, I'm not watching Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, what movie did you make me watch all the time, Alana?
all the time.
Yeah, that your favorite movie. We
Clueless?
talked about
Clueless.
it. Clueless. Yeah,
Clueless.
He
Clueless.
didn't
I
even
just-
know what Clueless was.
Mike did never see it either. I had to make
We
him
were
watch
clueless.
Yeah, you could say.
it. We did. Mike and I were dating. He was courting me appropriately.
I thought he was your dad.
And we slept on an air mattress in my living room and watched Grey's Anatomy DVDs
Yeah.
on a broken TV stand when we first started dating.
Love will do crazy things.
That
He
is
was like,
fair.
what is my life?
That is
Grey's
fair.
Anatomy.
Yeah,
Let's watch another episode. Let's see what happens
Let's
with
do
it.
it.
Man, I love McDreamy.
It's
I
on like
think
27 seasons now.
she is the
She's
asshole.
the- I think
she's
so,
the
kinda.
asshole. I hate to say
Yeah.
it, but like she's the asshole for,
definitely the asshole.
for
You don't
take-
need to go to HR.
Right. This could have been
Yeah.
she could have, even if nobody liked the nurses, this could have been over by saying like, hey, asshole,
Yeah.
he's my dad. All right, like I'm going to dinner with my father.
Yeah, you're gross.
Yeah.
I would have practiced like a whole speech in the shower like
Right.
the night before and like got all my anger up
and then
like
yeah.
just laid it on her the next
No,
day.
you wouldn't have. You'd have gotten so mad in the shower, and then the next day, you'd be like, "Hey, by the way, I didn't know he's that's my dad. Just so I gotta go."
Do you ever do that like in the shower? Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
have
She'd have
arguments
been,
with like
she'd have
people
been
you
mother
weren't-
effing this person in the shower,
And then
like,
apologetic when you got in front of them.
Hey, I'm sorry if I
100%.
gave you that impression. I'm just so like, I don't want you to feel like this is like, I don't want to make things awkward between us, but like,
I've had millions of conversations in my head, like
In the
like
shower.
arguments ready for.
Yeah,
Not in the
I do it
shower,
all the
though,
time. Probably daily,
showers,
honestly.
I'm more of a driving one.
oh, a good drive
Driving,
argument.
Yeah.
shower, I do the most.
I'm in the
thinking, I
shower so
think.
quick. I'm in and out.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
very
Mike,
efficient
I'll be
shower.
honest with you. Taking a long shower. Oh, there's nothing better.
Nothing better.
There's nothing
I
better.
don't like to stand that long.
That's fair. But like, trust me, like if you're ever having a bad day, just standing in the shower
Yeah.
for a long time is
With the
like
water
that.
on or off.
Yeah,
Oh,
on.
sometimes
kidding.
on. Take your clothes, leave your clothes on too, and then with the water on and your clothes, it feels like you're caught in a rainstorm.
And then just cry.
I walk in the bathroom, Mike's standing in the shower with no water on.
Yeah, he's like, this is not working.
Not
Derek
working
told me
at
to
all.
do this.
He's a liar.
You ever
Doesn't work.
that Stephen Wright joke where he's like, sometimes I like to fill a bathtub up and then put the shower head on and pretend I'm in a submarine that got hit.
All right.
You're the asshole.
I do think so. Sorry.
And stop being weird with your dad too.
Yeah.
I don't know
Sorry,
what
Frank.
you're doing because you wrote the story, so you won't give us all the details.
Stop
but
making
stop
out
it.
with your dad.
Yeah, whatever it is that's causing multiple people to
Yeah.
make you think that, quit it.
It's you.
It's got to be.
You're the problem.
It's happened more than once.
All right. This is so good. Am I the asshole for asking my brother-in-law to leave a 4th of July party after he accidentally cast porn onto the outdoor projector screen? Or would I be the asshole if I take my roommate to court for accidentally destroying my medication?
First one.
I mean, we have to go porn,
Yeah,
right?
it's got to
It's
be
just too
porn.
funny.
Yeah.
So this is at a kids, just a 4th of July party.
4th of July party.
Okay.
And by the way, I hope you still all have your fingers after the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Also,
Back it up, Terry.
it's not
Oh,
safe for-
this is not safe for work.
Hold on.
whoa.
Hold on. For the first time ever on Spotify video, we're about to enter a not safe for work portion of the internet, which means if you're listening right now, it's time for you to quit your job or save this podcast for a later time. But more importantly, stop being a sissy and quit your job because we are about to enter a not safe for work portion of the internet. Mike, get the band in here.
Here we go. Set it. As
Alana,
always.
tell us about this porn being shown
Okay.
against the will.
against the will.
Am I the asshole for asking my brother-in-law to leave the 4th of July party after he accidentally casted porn onto the outdoor projector screen?
He's like, we can't afford a drone show.
You kids want to see a red rocket really explode?
And the rockets red glare.
Happy 4th of July.
I do think it's weird that he put his hand over his heart.
That's not his heart.
Last night I held a celebration in my house for the 4th of July. We had a projector screen set up with a movie playing as background noise.
What was the movie?
They
Debbie
didn't
loves.
say.
Yeah, Debbie loves 4th of July.
While we were hanging out, laughing, drinking, and having a good time, we heard loud moans all of a sudden, and there was porn playing. My
In
hu-
the background.
Yeah, background noise. That's all.
Yeah.
My husband unplugged it quickly, but some of the kids already saw it.
Wow.
I asked my brother-in-law to leave right after, and he hesitated for a moment, and then my non-drunk sister drove him home. After what happened last night, my brother-in-law sent me a message saying, I am a disgusting person for ruining his night. And I now feel kind of bad because it was an accident and sort of regret my decision to kick him out of the party.
It was an accident. Oh, so was the movie playing from his phone?
Yeah,
and then he just
probably.
pulled something up like
like porn.
yeah,
Like you just had
But
porn
also,
and
who's like
everything
at a cookout and been like, you know what I could go for right now?
Mike,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's weird.
no, you're not the asshole for kicking him out. Also,
He said you were a disgusting person for kicking him out. Like the brother-in-law called the original poster a disgusting person.
Yeah, no, the
for ruining
brother-in-law
his
is asshole.
night.
Why are you watching porn at a 4th of July barbecue with
With
people
kids around.
With kids around. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's more of a Labor Day thing.
Yeah, get your holidays right.
like you have to. My biggest fear is like, not biggest fear, I guess, but like sharing
Snakes.
something on accident or
Has nothing
somebody
to do
like,
with it.
you know,
Yeah.
like
Sending a text
swiping
to the
your
wrong
pho-
person.
Yeah, those kind of things happen. So if you're in a group of people and you're already making the decision to watch some porn,
Yeah, that's a weird decision to make.
why are we like maybe scanning to put it in my earpods instead of on the thing, and then you cast it on the TV? Like, that's your fault. You're a dick.
Did he say what movie?
You don't
Debbie
want
does 4th of July.
amateur porn at your barbecue.
It wasn't that famous movie Porn on the 4th of July?
I don't think so.
Or was that
It was born.
Born.
It was born.
Born in the
He thought it was porn on the 4th of July.
Born on the 4th of July.
Yeah, that's crazy. For him to be like, you're a disgusting person. There's obviously only one right answer to this. Like the obviously only right answer is that you're not the asshole for kicking him out. Clearly, you're not the asshole.
No.
He's got problems for sure. Because if that's your funny idea, was like a drunk prank when there are children around. Like
No.
if it was a group
Yeah,
of
that's
adults,
weird.
like if it was a college party and you did that,
Right.
completely, it's
Right.
inappropriate, but it's not
It's
as
immature.
offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not a crime. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a crime. It's a crime. if you're
It's funny. It's not funny, but it's not a felony.
It probably is a crime.
Yeah.
to show anybody.
To
That's
show
actually a good
minors
question.
think-
porn, probably.
I would think
Well,
to
he
blast-
said minors for sure. He's saying like
At a college party.
To publicly play
It's
porn
not public.
outside.
It's in her
It was
yard.
outside. Yeah, but I don't know.
like
Interesting.
public
I
indecency.
don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can just play porn on your TV outside or like a projected screen. I bet there's.
Yeah, I mean, probably can't watch it on an airplane.
Hey, there's one way to find out.
Yeah, can you watch it on an airplane?
No.
that's a good question, but also some of the
Not anymore. Thanks, Bin Laden.
There's a really inappropriate joke I want to make right now. I just want you all to know I'm restraining myself and I'm not going to make that joke.
Derek, look at your progress.
That's fair.
Look at your
Look at
progress.
us. 2 years into this podcast.
Yeah.
It always surprises me when I'm on an airplane and when they have the TV screens in the back of the seats
Yeah.
that some of the stuff they show has like naked people. I'm like, that even to me is like
For sure. With
Why
children,
would that be
yeah.
a generalized thing that you're allowed to do?
Right.
Because it's important to the plot of the story. Can't be removed. Can't be
Yeah.
removed.
You can't watch
Or
The
blurred.
Princess Diaries without seeing somebody having
Got to
sex,
see a tit
right?
every now and then.
You got to see a tit every
You
now
want
and
to follow
again.
a plot? You got to see a tit.
I'll tell you what. Right now, I have a new life motto. What you
That's
just said.
it?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Got to see a tit every now
It's
and
more
again.
of a guideline than a motto,
Goes for the
but
plot.
yeah, it'll
Goes for
get
the
you
plot.
there.
What was the
She's
comment saying?
I can't find them actually.
Oh, okay.
now. It might have been one of those ones that got deleted, which made
Yeah.
me real sad because it was just there. But people were saying when I read them earlier, like you're streaming. He was trying to do like. You can accidentally stream to the wrong TV or the
can,
wrong
yeah.
speaker, but you know you're agreeing to cast something out of
So
your
you
phone.
don't even think he was like the movie wasn't playing from his phone and he just turned the movie off. That
No.
makes way more sense because in
It's-
my mind I thought he was playing the
No.
movie. He probably was just like put it up there and accidentally clicked it.
Yeah.
And okay,
Yeah. Or he did it on purpose. Maybe he has a thing.
he could have a thing.
That's a real thing where people like want to.
Watch. And
Well, I don't
like,
even watch porn, obviously.
people
I
are
mean,
into
like,
wild, yeah, people
people let their-
like to like
they're-
do
they're-
something in front of other people that's going to make them uncomfortable.
What do they call that? Letting your intrusive thoughts win. Like
Maybe-
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he just wanted to be like, oh, I wonder if I get away with it. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Shit, they can hear that.
Yeah.
Lame ass 4th of July party.
I'm taking my sparklers and my wiener home.
There's kids here.
How was that 4th of July party? It was lame. I got thrown out for showing porn.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
I'll see you motherfuckers
Yeah.
at Labor Day.
Again.
We do, Kendall.
Yeah.
We do have time for one more.
Okay.
If you wanna read one of the ones that we didn't read.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Because as always, we do appreciate you being here. We do appreciate the podcast growing, and every week we always get comments like, "I'm so glad this episode's a little bit longer. I'm so glad this is happening." So like, we're trying to make them an hour. So we want 5 stories. Might be our hour mark.
Okay.
So
I'll give you the options that we didn't read.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for embarrassing my husband for saying I baby trapped him? Am I the asshole for loading kids up on sugar at the 6-year-old's birthday party?
Yeah.
Or would I be the asshole for taking my roommate to court for destroying my medication?
That might be the best one.
yeah, probably that was that the. Have you
it's-
read all of them or?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting conversation.
What was the baby trap one? Is that a good conversation?
He's an asshole.
He is an asshole.
Yeah, he had like an IUD and she got pregnant, and then he makes a joke years later about how she baby trapped him, and she's like, "It wasn't my fault. The implant didn't work." That's kind of what it was, but he was embarrassed that she said it. So
Yeah. All right. Let's do the medication.
The medication.
Medication.
I think. Oh, that's the porn.
That guy
one.
got thrown out of a festival in that earlier story for bringing in medication.
Yeah, how dare you? Okay,
We
would I
had,
be the
we had a
asshole?
lot of thrown out stories this time.
Yeah.
I
Thrown out of a
know.
party, thrown out of a festival,
Thrown out of work.
Thrown out of
thrown out
everywhere.
of work. Yeah.
We're about to be thrown out of this podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Would I be the asshole if I take my roommate to court for accidentally destroying my medication?
Accidentally makes me think that they shouldn't be taken to court because it's
Right.
an accident.
That's a good point.
I think there's a conversation to be
What
had.
do you mean you can't snort Vicodin? It's ruined.
Has to be in the
Accidentally ruined it.
freezer. Okay, so I take a weight loss medication that requires it to be refrigerated at all times.
Oh.
I don't have insurance, and it's really expensive, but I make room for it in my budget because it helps me save on things like fast food and not drinking alcohol. Either way, I came home a few days ago and I saw my medication sitting on the counter. My stomach dropped and I immediately rushed over hoping it was still cold, but no, it was room temperature. I confronted my roommate and asked him why he took my medication out of the fridge. He apologized right away and said he'd been cooking for a family gathering and was in and out of the fridge all day. Didn't realize he did it. I explained to him that the medication cost me $670 for a 3-month supply, which is a lot of my money that I don't.
3-month supply, that's not terrible. Like $200 a month, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, but you have to buy it in a 3-month supply.
Right, but
Only
$670.
Only an American would think that way.
Yeah, that's also
That's
That's
not
not bad. Only
fair.
$600
That's
for
also fair.
medicine to be healthy.
Yeah,
She said, I also explained the timing couldn't be worse because that was a bottle that I had only taken 2 out of the 12 doses. So the rest of it was destroyed.
Yeah.
I wanted to be fair, so I actually asked him to pay a flat $500 for the doses that he destroyed, even though 10 comes out to more than that amount. He got very flustered and he said there's no way he could afford to compensate me. I said I would be willing to do $100 a month if that was easier on him, but he said it was still way too much. I said it's not fair for him to destroy something that expensive and not pay for it, and he said it's not like you need it to survive like insulin. If it was so important, you should have kept it in a mini fridge or something.
Wow. Okay. You can't be an asshole when someone's trying to work with you here as well. You know what I mean? Like, he messed up, but she's also being. It's not like, I always think back to the hearing aid story where, like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's not like he messed up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He messed up for sure.
So wait, this was his house though, right?
I think they're roommates.
Oh, they are
It just
roommates.
They
it's
were
like
roommates.
Yeah. She just said I tried talking to him, but he won't even talk about it with me anymore. It's really put a strain on our situation. I really wanted to work something out with him, but like I'm considering to taking him to court for my damages. So would I be the asshole?
Wow, I wonder who would win in that case.
It's a really interesting question.
I mean,
I really don't know.
she would win for sure because it's you know, she wasn't home. She had it stored the first place. He moved it, right? So like he touched something that wasn't his and destroyed
Right,
it.
you're probably right.
She would win. She would win for sure.
but would
the
you be
issue
the
is,
asshole for winning?
No,
Or
you
for
wouldn't be
doing
the
it?
asshole for winning because she's being very reasonable about this, like saying like, hey, like just pay me what you can, and we'll
When
get
you
it back.
can.
Yeah, and we'll get it back over time. Like this is also going to financially strain me. The issue is too
Right.
if it's the same kind of medication I think it is for weight loss, like the
like the
semaglutides or whatever.
GLP-1
Yeah,
something, right.
you once you get off of those for a few days, you have to start all the way back over because your body loses it very quickly, like that it gets out of your system. So like she has to replace it like now,
Yeah.
and she just bought a $600 subscription, so she's going to be like out another $600 like immediately because you have to keep it in you. Like he's the asshole for 100% the asshole
Yeah.
for
What are
just.
you doing as the room? Like, I get it. You might leave something out of the fridge.
Oh, I've
like,
done that a million times.
Yeah.
Like that's easy to
But
do.
it seems like
because
having a
it's
party.
not something that he would in his brain thinks belongs in the fridge.
I
So when he
guess.
sees it on the counter, he's probably like, "Oh, that was just there." Like he doesn't even probably remember pulling it
Right.
out. Like I think that's
I
a
don't know,
very
if I see like a medicine with a needle.
yeah.
well. I'm sure the
and
needle it's probably just a vial.
No, but it's still
I
it's a
don't know how it
also
works.
if it's probably smaller than this can.
Yeah, right.
Why are you taking that? Why do you need space? Why are you taking this out of the fridge?
Well, he probably didn't want to drop it. He could have been in the front of the fridge. He probably didn't want to pull something out behind it and drop it. Like I understand how it could have got on the counter for sure.
Yeah.
What if
can't-
it's in the door?
Well, then it wouldn't have got moved probably. But like, what my thought is, like, I can't understand why he's being so argumentative
Right.
about like not even like trying to pay it back or like being a good person about it. Like she's giving you options, not like, hey, you ruined this, I'm suing you. Like she's like, hey, just pay me what you can when you can.
I feel like sometimes when people feel ashamed about something, they have to be defensive.
Sure, that's a
Because
good point.
It's like they want, like in their head, they're like, I know I messed up, but like I can't actually admit that I messed up.
Right.
Why are you
And
looking
so-
at me when you say that? That's something I definitely do.
It's so crazy because I married a person that's never been wrong in her life.
Us women usually aren't wrong.
I mean, I also don't see Alana digging her heels in if she knows
What do you
she's
mean?
wrong.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like
for sure.
I could see me doing that.
Oh, you have done that.
Yeah, doing like being so embarrassed that I screwed up like that.
And
that
you
I
don't
would
want to
go in the
admit
offense.
that part.
That I wouldn't be ready to. I'm saying I would.
No, I'm just like.
Go. Can I tell you? Can I give an example? Because this is fun.
go.
This is actually hilarious.
Let's
This
go.
is not an argument. Just so everyone's aware in the comments, this is not an argument. We were bowling the other night, and Alana picked up a ball, and I was like,
yes.
babe, that's not the ball you've been using. And she
Okay.
was like, yes, it is, Derek. I know about ball. And she's like arguing. I was like, babe, it's not the ball you've been using.
arguing.
Well, you get all sassy, and and I was like, that's not the ball you've been using. She's like, it 100%, Derek, is the ball I've been using. So then I remembered that I took an Instagram story video of her bowling from like
shit, that's
an
so
hour
funny.
prior.
Yeah.
And I showed it to her, and she was like, huh. Oh, maybe I was. And like, I'm like, you're wrong.
So
more
you're
than you think.
so you're stalking me now, creep.
Yeah, creep.
A little creepy, taking pictures of me bowling, creep.
Oh, she loves it.
That's so funny. It is. It's hard. It's hard to admit when you're really wrong, and especially if you're like heated and maybe you remember something some way, and then when you have that realization,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh wait, that was
You're
me.
right, yeah.
That's hard. I think I'm pretty good at acknowledging when I'm wrong, and that's
I'm definitely
scenario.
not. I know.
You are. You're
I
good.
try to just be like, oh shit, I'm sorry, but then I want things to be
Because,
done.
but then the thing is like, then I'm just mad about being wrong. and then it's a whole
Yeah,
other thing.
you're a sore loser.
Yo, 100%.
Kendall
Yeah.
will apologize if I'm wrong, just to be done. Like, you know what? I'm sorry. Then. I left it out.
Mike and I got in a funny fight the other day, and I had apologized because I was wrong for the first time. And it was funny because he was like, I'm not actually done being mad yet. So I need
remember
to
this.
like,
Yeah.
it's kind of what it alluded to. And I was like, okay.
Yeah,
You can keep yelling.
Just get it,
Like, I
just get it out.
Like,
Get it out however
yeah.
you have to get it out.
Get it out.
The roommate's definitely the asshole for touching something that wasn't his,
And
and
not
then
agreeing to
removing.
help.
Yeah, and not just you have to help in that situation.
Yeah, you do.
Like-
You made the mistake. You got to.
It is a lot of money, but her saying you can give me a little bit a month to help me
Right.
recoup
For
it,
sure.
I think is very fair.
And him to even
Yeah.
come, or her, whoever it was, like a guy or girl, whatever it was, to come back and be like, well, it's not like it's insulin. You don't need
Right.
it.
That's
like,
just a
it's a
mean
shitty thing to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if someone's doing something to make themselves feel better about themselves, or like, you know, weight loss is a real thing. And like,
Definite
I mean,
health.
for
That's
the
for their health.
how many years where everyone was like, I got to work out. Why can't I just take a pill and get skinny? And now it's a thing, you know, where,
Because my roommate left it out last night.
science is improving, and it's, you know,
it's helping
do what
someone
you're doing for
feel
sure.
better and be
Well,
confident.
not only feel better, you're
Go
being
for
healthier
it. Yep.
because you're losing weight.
Yep.
And that means you're not setting yourself up for a lot of other health issues. To say like, oh, it's not like you needed it. You know what I mean? It's such a shitty thing. And then be like, hey, just pay me what you can. And they're like, no. Right.
Nah.
He's a jerk. Again, I'm saying I'm assuming he's probably just like, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't want to admit it, but
Well,
like,
no,
you should.
he's assuming like I don't really want to have to pay $500 for.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like
$670.
well, she said she get him off of
Oh,
$500.
that's right.
Yeah,
She said
She's like
$500.
$500. He's like, I don't want to have to pay $500 for a pill that I'm not even, or like an injection I'm not even taking.
I'd be going down
Yeah.
to Mexico and getting it for $200.
Yeah, it's real. You could probably do that.
He books her flight to Tijuana instead.
Yeah, that's.
He's like, this was $300.
yeah. And we're going to Turkey for my hair loss.
Go.
Turkey egg.
yeah. You're the asshole. You're not
No.
the asshole for.
No, the
sorry, you're
roommate
not
is.
the asshole.
Wait, but should she take him to court?
You're probably no, because she's giving him a lot of chances. My thought is too though, like if she's taking him to court, like you're gonna spend so much money in court
That's
fees
what I'm saying. I
and
say
like
you-
time and things like that. It's not gonna be worth your time. But if you wanted to do it to prove a point, do it. But like the court system in America is so messed up. Like it's gonna be months.
I
and
say
months
just move out.
Yeah, I would say like
Cut
you
your
just like
losses.
cut your
Yeah.
loss and be done. I wouldn't
Yeah.
take him to court just because I don't, like you said, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would set my alarm for like 1 a.m. and take like meat out, his like food out of the refrigerator until I recoup, until I ruin
funny.
$500 worth of food.
That's
Or, yeah,
funny.
or just keep throwing
fair.
pens in the laundry every time he does laundry. Yeah,
Great
you
idea.
could. Yeah, that's like one load's like $500 probably.
Should we start a revenge podcast? This
I
is
think,
amazing.
I think so. I think we should. And if you want to get revenge on anybody that you live with,
Let's go.
you can just do this by listening to this podcast. This was a good episode. We do appreciate you guys listening every single week and sticking with the stories, and commenting down below means so much to us because it helps us know that we're reaching people and people are actually listening to this podcast. Again, best week we've ever had doing
So
the
good.
podcast, and
Thanks,
it's so much
guys.
fun. We can't wait to watch this grow and become something really cool. And it's already becoming like this community of weirdos that we've built, because we're weird and we attract other weird
Super
people,
cool.
which is great.
That's what happens.
And the amount of people that had, day of the week underwear was very concerning.
So
It
great.
was
Not
severe.
concerning. It was a normal thing.
Yeah.
I want to get some now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm buying us some now.
When's third at Tuesday? They just sewed two together. But if you're here right now, we do appreciate it. Please do us a favor. It costs you nothing. Please rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. Send us a story. We would love to hear it because we would love to hear if you're the asshole or not, because we're assholes. We'd love to judge other assholes that listen to this podcast because we have been bad potato salad.
You've been served.
You've been served.